Well, hello. Welcome to today's Dashcam Diary of a Disabled Woman. Oh my goodness. Whew, alright, I did not want a copyright strike. That was insane. That was insane. My music just turned on. It's not supposed to play at the same time as like phone calls or music as like recording. I don't know how that happens on accident sometimes. I think it's a conspiracy against me. My vehicle likes to mess with me. It got stories. This vehicle's been through a lot. I don't know what it's been through before me, but boy, have I put it through some things. But in true Rockstar fashion, I'm in last night's t-shirt, no bra on, a vest thrown over, so kind of tad the ladies a little bit. That's the secret, ladies. Wear a vest if you don't feel like wearing a bra. I tell you, it's so much more comfortable. And so, Red Bull has a new flavor. They didn't have it in the 8.4. I don't like drinking such large ones. I'm trying to just be very minimal in my caffeine consumption because I dehydrate so easy. And then I drink water all day, and then I have to use the restroom all day, and it's just not enjoyable for me or anything involved in my body. But I can't wake up in the morning. I slept for, I've been tossing and turning the last couple nights. I've been trying to make sure that I don't fall down. Alrighty. Sorry for the somersault. I don't know when that sucker's gonna fall out. I am needing to get a new carrier. I need something kind of to hold my dash cam. I can't do this during my road trip. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of videos during my road trip. Driveway. It's not the first time though. Gosh, did that tree really bush out that much over the last couple days? Holy cow. That bush? Hold on. This bush has like really bushed out in the last couple days. Like, it's just green. It already bloomed though. It's a yellow chain, ornamental type tree. It's not native to Oregon, but it can survive great in Oregon. It's just not native. A little bit of my forestry and urban forestry knowledge. I know it's native to my state, and it's a lot. There's so many trees in my state. It's ridiculous. And then we have to learn about trees. Not so many trees that are outside my state. I'm trying to focus on both. And then we do our labs out in those forests that have those kind of trees. So, anyway, Oregon State University was a great forestry program. I have my bachelor's degree in forestry, specifically forest management. And, yeah, I got some credentials behind me. I went back for college while I was disabled. I learned I had some major learning disabilities in that process. Let me remind myself. I learned so much about trees and forest diseases and human diseases at the same time in college. I really could go back and get probably like the doctorate of some kind of medicinal science. Like, I would find a way to combine science with the medicine and things from the tree diseases can help with the, I don't know. I would love to be a researcher. I think it would be amazing. I think it would be amazing. Being able to relate how some of the tree diseases can actually help humans. And I think that growing trees helps humans and helps form antibiotics. I mean, there's so much, like, I would love to learn learn more about herbs and like, you know, using or plants for medicine, natural. I'd love to learn more about that, but I have so many medical issues right now I have to solve, and it's not easy to be disabled and go to college and have any kind of full-time job that I just can't do it. You guys don't see me post regularly. That's, and this is what what I've left my full-time job to be is YouTubing. I would love to monetize. I would make this my, way to make income at some point. But the most realist part of this is me just making awareness and showing what it's like to live like a disabled person. You try and take the highs with the lows and balance it out and have a happy, fulfilling life. And that's what I get out of going to music festivals once in a while to let loose and not have to worry about a doctor appointment, not have to, I might be in pain, but the adrenaline that the music and the atmosphere does for a person who's just falling in love. It's the most beautiful part of life that I've ever experienced, and the unity that it is just, and there's always a part of the community, every community that makes, good for bad apples. I mean, the entire community is not wonderful rainbows, but it taught me so much more about, like, the complexities of other humans and how they deal with things. I learned so much through other people. I hear their stories, and I love to hear everybody's stories. And so I want to share my stories with you and show you what it is like on a day-to-day basis. What it's like. It's just trying to balance it to your favor, where you can live and thrive. And I'm going to get back to thriving again. That's my goal. I want to live till I'm 100, no matter how diseased I get, but I can help slow down these diseases by doing and learning to be knowledgeable and advocating for myself to these doctors. Like, look, I need help. Will you help me? And it takes a special kind of doctor that will want to help that kind of person that's very complex and aren't quite understood. Because our bodies are so foreign to the regular doctors and medicine, Western medicine. There is still so much that doctors do not know. It's called the practice of medicine for a reason, and that reason is they're learning to give them grace, and they will give you grace back. But it's a respect thing too, and that doctor does not respect that patient. You need to say goodbye and find somebody that will. Do not put up with BS. You have options. You have rights. You have a responsibility to report that doctor of any kind of misconduct and gaslighting that they do to you. The administration will do nothing about it, but it's a paper trail, and a paper trail can be a lot of things towards the end of somebody's career, if they can get to the end of the career. And doctors are scared crapless about all the laws and regulations coming down upon them, all the change and everywhere, in all parts of our world, in our country. I'm just learning my words a little bit. I'm just still slow. My brain is like a mile a minute, and my mouth is like not able to catch up to everything I'm thinking about all the time, because I haven't had enough caffeine to be able to slow my roll and be able to speak with confidence and not draw out these words slowly. It's just my way of my body trying to wake up. I'm waiting for my Adderall to kick in. I'm trying to kick it in faster with a little bit of caffeine, and then drink a lot of water throughout the day to hydrate. I need to get the hydration drops, and I need to order them now. I only have a week till I leave, and it's crunch time. I don't know if I'm going to get my orders in time if I order now. I don't know how long these companies will take to get politics that I don't want to get into. I had such a wonderful time last night at my friend's party. They really loved my shirt. They loved my hat. They loved my pants. They were sequins. They were goals. I haven't posted yesterday's videos, so I'm going to post probably yesterday's video today, and then today's video tomorrow. I want to try and be consistent with videos, even if I'm on daytime posting. That way I can give you guys the attention that you deserve and get a good description about what the video is about, and have the right hashtags to add with it, with the topics that I discuss, and the places that I want to go to, and my upcoming vacation, and while being also present in my life, dealing with the cold BS from the doctor, and phone calls, and the VA, and the freaking phone calls I still have to make. Like, it's the weekend. I am so free to do what I want to do, so I'm going to get things done and prepare for my vacation, because it's what I want to do. Because the closer it gets, the more anxiety I get of the things I still have to get to. But today I worked on the totem pole. I tried to gain a little bit. I want my brain to slowly wake up. I want my body to be feeling rested. I had to take it slow today after everything I've done over the last couple of days. I have really overdone myself. I don't want to be in a super bad flare when I leave. My body's looking banging right now. I'm prepping it for EDC with my amount of food intake and the amount of energy I put out in the day. That's really, I'm trying to build that endurance right now, and so I have to kind of pace myself and make sure I don't do too much all at once. I have a mirror every day. I gotta help myself. I gotta get things done. There's nobody else that can do it how I want it, except me. And I am one picky artist, let me tell you. But I learned with working with my uncle, making bracelets for me, I learned a little bit better about what to say and not to say, and really giving me more introspection about being around people than to be around people non-stop. I get overstimulated very easily by a lot of people, and but the adrenaline and the music and the love and the interactions I have with people that I know that I have, I can't wait for it. Not everybody's receptive, but I had only one or two people last year that rejected me out of everybody I talked to. It was amazing. That was really good odds. I got extremely lucky, and I try my best to read body language, and I feel like I have a knack for attracting certain types of people, and I believe I meet people for a reason when I'm meant to meet them, and the moment I meet somebody I know is a magical moment, and to try to remember it the best that I can. And I was sober all of EDC last year. That's pretty much my motto again this year, except for my end day, It is medicinal for me as well. It helps me become, it's my liquid courage instead of alcohol. It's kind of helps me not think about things as much. And I'm able to be relaxed, talking to people, and being who I'm meant to be, and how I feel like who I am. And I just want to be that light in somebody's life for one day, one moment. I may never see them again, but I want to make an impact on everybody that I meet in some kind of way. It may not always be positive, but I'm going to try my damnedest to make it positive one, even if it starts off terrible. I try, and it's in trying that even if I'm not successful, I know that I tried my best to make it a positive experience for them and me. And if it wasn't for them, lot of stuff I didn't know the specific ingredients to, but I also had a lot of dairy last night, so I think with the cream cheese inside the buffalo chicken sauce and the tortilla chips, corn is also an inflammatory food. So knowing these things and knowing I put them in my body, I understand why I look this terrible. I need these sunglasses. I need these sunglasses. Actually, what I really do need are my rose-colored glasses, because I prefer to see the world in a positive. May not be true, but I want to make it appear that the world is a beautiful, lovely place, and everybody can be kind to each other if they try. Kindness will prevail in the end, I hope. That's my passion in life, is trying to spread happiness and smiles and laughter to others. I had a hard time fitting in with the women last night. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I kind of had to be. Stormy, calm down. Shh. Stop. Calm down. What's wrong with my vehicle? I fell into the driveway. I'm pumping gas in the open garage. I know I could go to my bedroom too, but I want Stormy to hang out with me and not annoy my mom, dad, or uncle if she's trying to play nonstop, or my dad. She's my dog. She can hang out with me in the car. She can be chill. She's my service dog. She needs to be around me at all times anyways. She just prefers not to be because I lay around too much. She's an active animal, and so she's around my parents almost more than she is me. And it's not fair to them, it's not their dog. And sometimes they got things to do, just like I've got things to do, and it's so hard to balance it because I almost ignore her almost the entire time because I have so many things preparing for this trip I've got to accomplish. But she does come in and lay on my bed with me when she gets extremely bored and nobody else will play with her and she doesn't want to be around noise or something. I don't know. She's getting more comforting for me. She's never been a cuddle dog for me. I've always wanted a cuddle dog, but she's not a cuddle dog for me. She doesn't want to cuddle. She's not a cuddle. She likes to be a lab and be outside and run around, play nonstop. It's just Stormy's update on her health. She seems to be doing fine on her wet food. I am still lacking on getting on Chewy.com and getting the kibble ordered and then having my vet sign off on the order. So I need to do that this week because I need to have this food ready and make sure that she'll eat it when I send her to boarding while I'm on vacation. And I have to find out if she needs more nausea pills. I think she does, honestly. I don't know if it's good for her to be on them long term. So I do have some concerns. I do need to talk to the vet and get things situated right before I leave. So I have that to take care of in the next Monday to Friday, and I have Monday full of like 3 different appointments during that day. I have a morning Zoom one with the VA about my caretaking stuff and what kind of needs and expectations that they have and I have of each other, It's kind of an introduction. It's like 90 minutes. It's going to be so hard for me to sit there. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so hard to focus on what they're asking me. And then I'm probably going to be emotional because I have so much to do. I'm like, God, I need to get done with this. And then I have what else is Monday? There's 2 other things going on. Oh, I have my telephone appointment with my VA provider that day, talking about my labs that I just had drawn on the 23rd of April. I kind of would love to have my labs drawn again. If I could maybe talk to my VA. it's going to be so time consuming to try and get all that accomplished, and then I'm still trying to like get my prescriptions, my anxiety meds. I think they expired during my vacation. I haven't been keeping track of what date I need to get, like, refill them. I usually am on top of it, but I have been so busy just trying to prepare for EDC because there's things I have to do that were like long term that had to be done. I had to schedule everything, and then I didn't know my return date because, you know what? I don't know when I'm coming back, but my parents are coming back like the 22nd. I don't know what days I want to come back. You know what? I want to enjoy my time and do a little traveling and do maybe some rock hounding and stopping at the open mines again. And you know, it's going to be a little bit more expensive with things, but I've always wanted to do a road trip, and you know what? I have nothing tying me down right now. I want to live my life the best I can because I don't know what's going to happen with my surgery, my next one. You know, I do have concerns. Feeling my feelings this morning. This is helping me wake up, though. Instead of playing Call of Duty and not being productive, I am doing this video instead. Which, I need to talk about these things to help them get me motivated to do what I need to get done. I have so much to do. Like, this is what I'm worried about, you know, making sure I have time to get these little details taken care of, and I have to get an appointment scheduled with my pain management EDS doctor. Things got messed up with the timing of the continuation of care, but I found out things were approved on Friday, so that really calmed me down, and I had a lot of anxiety on Friday about my appointments and getting things done. I had so much stuff written on my napkin while I was dealing with my car, dealing with the car sensors. You know, I was on the phone talking to like billing with TriWest and figuring out why my visits weren't even covered, but I'm not myself getting a bill, so I'm like, who's getting paid for this? It's really not my deal. I shouldn't involve myself, but I don't want it to have to come back on me because I've had it come back on me before. And so it's a little bit of a PTSD trigger of billing issues. Because it has came back to me, and then, you know, coming back from vacation to deal with a mess like that sucks, dude. I want to be able to relish in the happiness that I had and not have to deal with any of this stuff. I want to make sure it's taken care of before I go, so I don't have to think about it. I just want to get it done. It was Thursday. It was a Thursday anxiety attack about it. And yesterday I got it, so I was productive yesterday. Getting grab bags done and figuring out what I was going to do with my totem pole. So I'm so thankful. I have everything in my car right now to go take it to storage. So, you know what, I might as well just do that now. I'm going to go grab my other keys. It'll help me wake up. I thought about bringing the keys before I left, but I didn't. I was like, no. But since I'm making this video, excuse me for picking my nose with my tissue. Better my fingers than my fingers, but I better sanitize since I just touched my nose. I didn't feel any wetness, but you know, bacteria, germs. I'm kind of a germaphobe because of my immunocompromised system and the weird stuff going on with me lately. So I'll be right back, guys. We'll go to the store today. Whoop, whoop. Welcome back. Welcome back for no time for you guys, but like 5 minutes for me. I grabbed my keys and told my mom where I was headed. My uncle, I knew he was going to ask some help, and then my mom said that she'd help me sort when I got back. I'm like, well, I'm actually done sorting. That's why I'm going to my storage unit. I'm so excited. I got that done yesterday. really just getting the totem done and start packing, and I am so excited to get things done today. I'm waking up now. Just having this conversation has helped build me. Oh my gosh, my music again. Stop. Oh, I can't wait to be listening to that, just like driving on the road. I freaking love road trips. Road trips are my favorite. I gotta go when I feel like it, and have my phone drop every second of the day. Oh my goodness. How am I ever gonna get you situated good ever again? No, apparently not. Apparently not. I gotta pull over. I can't do this driving. This is not safe. I'm not gonna pretend it is safe. I am over to the side of the road. This whole thing came off. I need to get a way better holder. Seriously, I need a better holder than this piece of crap and the freaking vent thing, because a piece of it bent, and so it is just not. I just don't know what to do, dude. I don't know what to do. Stupid piece of crud, and every time it falls, I swear it gets more crooked. Let me just try the dash again. Let's use my freaking wallet case. That's what I used to always do. More eye level anyway, so it still flies off the thing too, and I have to hold it sometimes, and I can't be reaching forward like that, messing up my freaking posture while I'm driving, dude. I just can't be holding it the whole time. I've got to fix my issue. I've gone through so many different dash cam holders. It's unreal. Unreal. But this one's a piece of crap. I can't use it anymore. I can't have it disrupt my driving and have some kind of like accident happen because of my dumb butt. I need to be safe while I'm recording these videos, but I swear if something ever happens, y'all, it'll happen. It's just, I don't know if it'll ever get posted because I don't do lives. Trying to have the signal for a live, holy cow, man, my phone can't handle that. I know I've tried a couple times, but granted, one time I was in the mountains, okay, so there were a lot of tree coverage. Which, that was like one of the most badass ones I ever went to. That was really cool. To just be out in the woods partying. Seriously, it was great. It was great. It's a little bit long of a dash cam, I know. I don't know if any of y'all will stick through it all. I've been going through my feels for my video today. I would love to know if you have made it to the end, though. Please comment. I want to get to know who you guys are. Who's watching this? Anybody? Hello? Echo. Anybody? I'm echoing into the abyss of the YouTube algorithm not pushing me enough. I'm probably going to promote this video and see if it'll go anywhere. I don't know. I like to try and get the algorithm mean. Such a rough time being a very new YouTuber. I don't know how long it typically takes somebody to start monetization. I mean, don't much for gravity and my phone to tilt forward. Got my lanyard up there. It is a beautiful day. White fluffy clouds, some blue sky, so it's partly cloudy, partly sunny. So I threw my corset on since I'm going to be lifting some of my totes and moving boxes around. I hate that I am storing trash, things that I need to trash. So I still have these taillight covers. I'm getting a reimbursement for it. Amazon told me don't worry about sending them back because they said that they were already reimbursing me. But it needs to be mailed back by May 19th. But it never takes me to a printing label. I don't know if this company knows how to do a printing label or something and send it to the customer, because Amazon's like, don't worry about it, just keep it. They're reimbursing you, but I gotta check my bank account and see if they reimburse it. It dropped. So that's something I gotta do. My verbal list right now of things to do upcoming. Besides VA, I'm going to get answers from VA. And then, VA Monday night, I'm going to go. I had this heartwarming conversation with this veteran inside Safeway, outside Safeway in my hometown. And he was so awesome. He has a Purple Heart. He sings some shit. And he also does not use the Salem Portland VA either. He uses Vancouver, Washington. What does that say about my state of Oregon and the VA? They suck, dude. Washington State has really good health care. Honestly, serious. Washington State has good health care. I honestly, if it wasn't so flipping cold in Washington, I'd have to live on like the eastern side of Washington, like my friend Andrea. But that stuff is like on radiation, like that stuff's like contaminated area and like Cancer City, and I'm already like like, I don't want to live, like, when you can't drink the water because underground there's been buried radium. Those cities they still have their buildings that are fully setting off meters, dude, up there in Tri-Cities. Yeah, I don't want to live anywhere near that, dude. I hate this no conspiracy, like, the government learned way back when. I mean, these classified documents have been leaked because it's been the time, past the time, yeah, that area is bad news, dude. I don't want to live in an area that can get me even worse sick. And I was in Walla Walla, and I just wonder if that had anything to contribute to any of it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't want to spread any more conspiracy about stuff that, like, I'm already sick enough. My disease isn't disabled. Alright. I'm going to go unload this vehicle. I love you all. I'll do a second. I will do a second dash cam later. I am rocking it. I love me. And I love you guys. Peace out.